Alright. Well, for reasons I cannot figure out, YouTube is not letting me fucking live stream the movie Don't Look in the Basement, even though it's fucking public domain. It's a public domain movie. What the fuck, YouTube? Why am I not allowed to watch a public domain movie? Hold on, hold on. We gotta just. We gotta. Um. Hop on here. Hop on here. Look at this. Oh, hold on. Wait. There we go. Look at this. Don't look in the basement. Look at this. Full movie right here on YouTube. Um, That's the there it is again. Full movie right here on YouTube. I'm watching a video on YouTube and you're fucking taking me down for copyright violations. This movie is public domain. You cannot copyright claim me, YouTube. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's right here. It's public domain. It's free. I am allowed to stream this. Fuck you, YouTube.
We live and work very simply here, Miss Beale.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stream, because I can't stream the movie I want to stream, even though it's public domain, and I should be allowed to stream it. Fucking YouTube won't let me stream this. I think for copyright reasons. I think that's what's getting me in trouble. Okay? Like, there's no other explanation. There's no other way to explain why YouTube is abruptly stopping my streams 10 minutes in. Okay? They're YouTube, you make me want to fucking kill someone. It's a public domain movie, YouTube. You cannot copyright claim a fucking public domain movie. I'm gonna set the other two streams to unlisted. What am I supposed to do about this? I have this whole plan to live stream this movie because it's public domain and I'm fucking allowed to stream it. I'm sorry, I'm yelling at you guys. I'm yelling at YouTube. I want to yell at YouTube. You guys are the only ones listening. YouTube won't listen to me. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do instead of streaming a public domain movie? If, like, I could find another public domain movie to stream, but it's like, fucking YouTube fucking with my fucking shit. I'm really upset. Yeah, look at this. Copyright claims. Copyright claims on a fucking public domain movie. Well, what do you guys want to do? Chat? I could find another movie, or I could just I don't know. I don't know what to do. White Zombie. White Zombie is a little boring, and also not banned. I did want to do banned movies. I could do Haxan. I could do. I'm sure there's something else from the early days of cinema I could watch. God damn. Let's watch Evil Bong Review. Fine, we'll turn this into a fucking Haxan live stream. I should, is there a way to edit the title of the video? Let me make it so you can't see this. Let's see. How do I rename chat? How do I rename the stream? Don't know how to rename the stream. I'll figure it out later. Alright, well, God, that's too long. I don't want to stream that. Alright. Nosferatu, Kevin the Dark. We could watch them, but it's just some random fucking public domain movie. We'll watch White Zombie. I don't care. 1932. That's the public domain one. That's the full movie, right? Yeah, that's the full movie. Alright. We're watching fucking... Well, we're not watching a fucking Adobe Creative Cloud advertisement. Apparently we're not watching anything. Oh, there we go. Alright. White Zombie it is, I guess. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for, for recognizing my troubles. I've seen White Zombie before. I wasn't super impressed. Can I turn that down even more? Does have Bela Lugosi. It does have Bela Lugosi.
Like a burial.
In the road? Driver, what is it?
It's a funeral, Mademoiselle. They're afraid of the men who steal dead bodies. So they dig the grave in the middle of the road, where people pass all of the time.
it is sort of an interesting movie in that, you know, it's the 30s, so there is a lot of racist shit in it. But it is also, like, about, like, Haitian culture. And I can't speak to how accurate it is to Haitian culture, but it does at least attempt to be about Haitian culture, which is a bit of a rarity for a film from the 30s. Ah, there they are. Bela Lugosi's eyes. Dracula will hypnotize you. This is, of course,
You know where is
the
house
movie
of
Rob Zombie
Pierre
named
Beaumont?
his band after. So this might be a better live stream for, like, Metalween, Halloween month. Because I don't think this was a band anywhere. Not to fear, though. I will do something with Don't Go in the Basement, because it is public domain, and YouTube can lick my ass.
Zombie! Allez vite! Allez!
Oh, well,
Not like
Birth of a
this.
Nation is public domain, and it was banned. We could watch Birth of a Nation together. I won't force you guys to sit through Birth of a Nation. I also have plans for after this, and that's like a fucking 3-hour movie. So, no way in hell. This is an hour long. We'll sit through an hour of White Zombie. It wasn't banned. I'm sorry. Blame YouTube.
Why did you drive like that, you fool? We might have been killed.
Worse than that, monsieur. We might have been caught.
Caught? By whom? Those men you spoke to?
They are not men, monsieur. They are dead bodies.
Dead.
Yes, monsieur. Zombies. The living dead. Corpses taken from their graves. Or made to work in sugar mills, fields at night. Look! Here they come!
Look. Look.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match? Did I frighten you?
I'm sorry. I'm ugly enough, I suppose.
No, it wasn't you. Something happened back on the road there. We stopped to speak to some men. Our driver told us they weren't men at all. He said they were corpses. Corpses? Surely you don't believe it, do you?
No. I don't know. Haiti is full of nonsense and superstition. They're always mixed up with a lot of mysteries that turn your hair gray. I've been a missionary here for, 30 years, and at times I don't know what to think. Come, let's go in the house.
Voodoo
Yes,
is
come
actually
here.
the Haitian. It was just a Haitian religion, and it kind of got misappropriated into this weird, like specifically witchcraft focused
You're
thing
expected, Dr. Bruner.
in Western culture.
Yes, I've been sent for to marry someone. Maybe. Oh, yes, excuse me. How long is it that you know Mr. Beaumont?
Oh, only a few days. Madeline introduced him on the docks in Port-au-Prince.
And you?
I met him on the ship coming from New York. He was very kind during the voyage.
So Madeline and I planned to be married the moment she arrived. But Mr. Beaumont persuaded us to come here. He promised to take me out of the bank at Port-au-Prince and send me to New York as his agent.
Strange. Very strange.
I'll tell Mr. Beaumont you're here.
Yeah.
It's all right, isn't it, Doctor?
Oh, I guess so. You see, I've only met Mr. Beaumont once or twice, but he never struck me like a man that would take the trouble to play fairy godfather to a young couple like you.
Unless what, sir?
Unless one of you just died abruptly.
I suppose you'll think I'm a meddling old fool, but you know, I'd feel a good deal better if you'd clear out of this place after you're married and have nothing more to do with Mr. Beaumont.
The young people have arrived, sir, and Dr. Brunner. They're waiting in the reception hall.
Show them to their room and tell them I'm out. No, wait. Perhaps I'd better see them. It might look odd if I
This
didn't.
is about the point
Very
of
odd,
the movie
sir.
where YouTube would...
Especially as
hit
Dr.
me with
Brunner is a
copyright
trifle
strike,
skeptical
even
as
though
to
it's a
your
public domain movie.
motives, sir.
So...
Never mind my
If
motive.
this stream goes down, I'm fucking
Has
done.
that other
y'all.
person
I'm
sent word
sorry.
yet?
Like, if this
No,
stream
sir,
goes
not yet.
down, good night. I love you all.
He's 24 hours late.
I wish you'd keep away from that man, sir. He'll make trouble for you.
You needn't worry about that.
What
I'm
do
not
you
afraid
mean
of
by
him.
that?
I'm not easily frightened, sir. You should know that. But what you're planning is dangerous.
Don't you suppose I know that, Silver? You don't seem to realize what this girl
On the
means
plus
to me.
side, the booze is hitting me
Why, I'd
just
sacrifice
right
anything
now,
I have in the
so
world for her.
Kind of getting
Nothing
over it.
matters if I can't have her.
Oh, cheers, my man. I feel that.
I think you like Haiti. Most people that...
Oh, Madeline, I'm delighted to see you. Neil, you're more than welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Doctor, it is very kind of you to come. I know what a busy
Oh,
man
I'm
you are.
delighted
No,
to
not
see
at all.
you. You're so beautiful.
There's a native family
Oh,
living out
you're
here
welcome
that I've been
here,
trying to
too.
see for a long time. After this young couple are safely married, I'll leave.
But surely you'll stay for dinner after the ceremony.
No, I must run along.
Well, that's a great pity. We had something very special prepared for this occasion. It was very good of you, Madeline, to humor the whim of a lonely man. There was so little time to prepare. I couldn't do half the things I wanted to for you.
You've done more than enough already, Mr. Beaumont, for a comparison, giving Neil a position in the state.
Neil?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sure Neil will make a very good agent. But you must be tired after your drive. You'll get some rest. Silver! Silver will show you to your rooms.
This way, please.
I don't have a lot of material prepared for this. I don't know a lot of fun facts. But I knew a bunch of fun facts about Don't Look in the Basement that I was going to share throughout. But, I don't know that much about White Zombie. I've seen it like once. And the only fact I really know is that Rob Zombie named his band after it. Oh, well, apparently it was lost for a while, but it was rediscovered in the 70s. Let's see. Bela Lugosi was paid $800 to do this movie, which, I don't know how much much actors got paid back in the 1930s, but that seems like not a lot. Picked up on the mic. I constantly hear noises from outside that I think are getting picked up, and my mic is like really good at canceling the noise. Boy, that's a gross noise. Says period. I guess I don't disagree. I don't know, there's good aesthetics to this movie. Maybe I was wrong when I watched it the first time.
I'm delighted to see you again, Monsieur Beaumont.
Boy, that's some gnarly facial hair. I'm not into it, Bela. That's oof.
I'm sorry that kept you waiting, Monsieur. I have been on a journey, seeking men for my mill.
Men?
I don't know. I
They
guess
work.
the only facial hair I could really see
They are
Bela
not
Lugosi having is
worried
like
about long
a full-on Fu Manchu.
You
He could have been
You
Fu
could
Manchu.
make good
in
use
one
of
those
men
movies.
like
In fact, he
mine
might have
on
been
your
Fu
plantation.
Manchu in one
No.
of the Fu Manchu movies.
That's not what I want.
Let's look. Let's find out if Bela Lugosi was ever
Then
Fu
perhaps we
Manchu.
should talk about the young lady who came to your house this evening.
You've seen her? When?
On the road tonight. There was a young man with her.
They're to be married tonight.
Well, he
You
was.
waited too long to do
but
anything.
Boris Karloff was.
What do you want me to do?
Jeez.
If she were to disappear,
Fu
What a
Manchu
month.
is
What do you
really
hope to gain
racist
by her
character.
disappearance?
everything.
Everything. Do you think she will forget her lover in a month?
Just give me your money. One little
Hey,
month.
Mackle's in the chat.
Not in a month. Not even a year. I have looked into her eyes. She is deep in love. But not with you.
They're to be married within an hour. There must be a way.
There is a way. The cost. The cost is heavy.
You give me what I want, and you may ask anything.
some crackhead you got off the street? He's a what? Oh, okay.
No. Not that.
These are my Raycon everyday earbuds. Sorry, this video is not sponsored. This video is not sponsored.
In a glass of wine.
No one would fucking pay me. Not that my channel is so offensive. No one would ever pay me. It's just not popular, you know. If I was more popular, probably someone would pay me. And they would probably deeply regret it. But none of my content is sponsored.
You may change your mind. Send me word when you use it.
Straight up, if I ever get popular enough to have a Raycon sponsorship, I will do a parody of White Zombie to advertise Raycon. Raycon, hit me up.
I'll find another way.
There is no other way.
All 6 people watching right now, I want you to fucking email Raycon and tell them you're only buying Raycon if Matt Presents gets a sponsorship.
More than anything else in this whole world, dear. Heaven or hell lies a mystery for me. You can raise me up to paradise, or you can blast my world into nothingness. There's time even yet, dear. I can make you the envy of every woman. I'll give my own life to make you
Everyday E22 earbuds go great with actual bud.
Dear, before it's too late.
That does kind of sound like something I'd say.
Don't go into that.
Like I'd just throw
We can be
in
at Water Prince in half an hour.
smoking weed in the middle of my fucking advertisement.
You
I don't know.
Don't spoil everything.
I guess it depends on how much I'm getting paid, right? If someone offers me like an insulting
One last
low
gift
amount,
before I
I'm
lose
just
you
like,
forever.
if it's like, oh, we'll give you like $5 to advertise us, I'll be like, yeah, sure, and then like make the shittiest fucking commercial. For the right amount of money, I am willing to make a decent advertisement. Fun fact about me, my minor in college was advertising. I took one advertising specific class, because I'm a journalism major, and like 90% of what I needed for an advertising minor was already a core class for journalism.
And in the face of
So I took one advertising specific class.
In holy matrimony.
And I got an advertising minor. I took 3 film classes. So I spent more time in college taking film classes than advertising classes, but I am somehow an advertising minor. I don't think it helped that my advisor, every semester, she would ask me like, oh, what are you gonna minor in? And every semester I'm like, I'm gonna minor in advertising. I've told you that every fucking semester. whatever. That's a nice vulture. I like the vulture. He's a cool dude.
This is the night of nights.
A toast to the bride.
A toast to
beauty
not
sweet.
being sober.
Gladly, my lord.
Leave but a kiss within the glass. Fair gypsy, feed my fortune.
What do you see in the glass?
I see happiness. I see love. Far more than you deserve.
Is that all?
No, I see.
What is it?
I see death.
Madam. Madeline, what's wrong? Madeline, my dear, please.
Oh, no.
Madeline! Madeline! Can't we do something? She's... Madeline! My wife.
So, my friend Peyton brought over a bunch of shit for New Year's Eve. He was the only one who came to my New Year's Eve party, so we just had like an absurd amount of liquor for the two of us. He also brought ginger ale. I literally did not open the ginger ale until right now. I just opened the ginger ale. Because my stomach's feeling a little blah, but I want to keep drinking. So, ginger ale and vodka.
And the love of God, and the fellowship
It's a good combo. House of the Black Lantern says, so White Zombie and Black Sabbath aside, what other bands are named after horror films? Gojira is the name of a band. I think there's also a band called Mothra, so that's interesting. Good on both of them. Oh, The Misfits are named after a movie. There's a movie called The Misfits, although I don't know if that's a horror film or not. A lot of their song titles were horror films, but I don't know if The Misfits was. Bands named after horror movies. There's a band called Driller Killer, I think. Driller Killer?
No.
Let's Google. Bands named after horror movies. Oh, well, My Bloody Valentine. There's one. 10 bands named after horror movies.
Neil. Neil. Neil.
There's a band called 2000 Maniacs after the Herschel Gordon Lewis film. Black Sabbath is an interesting movie, so I actually would recommend Black Sabbath, although the movie that preceded it was called Black Sunday, and I actually like Black Sunday a lot better than Black Sabbath. Driller Killer is also public domain. I'm aware Driller Killer is public domain. I already live streamed Driller Killer 2 years ago.
Yes, they are my servants. Did you think we could do it alone? In their lifetime, they were my enemies. Ago, the witch doctor.
There's also...
Once my master. Secrets I tortured out of him.
I mean, I could talk
Van
forever
Gelder,
about
the swine,
songs named after
stolen with
horror
witches.
movies.
He fought against my
But
spells
the
unto the last.
Ramones
Even yet
quoted
I have
something
trouble.
from Freaks a lot.
His Excellency Richard, once
And
Minister
I
of the
can't quite
Interior,
remember what the thing they quoted from Freaks a lot
Garcia.
was.
Brigand Chief, Marquis, Captain of Gendarmerie. And then
Black Sunday is much better for
This is
sure, although I love
man.
the end of Black Sabbath with the camera pulled back. I agree, I like
executioner.
the ending of Black Sabbath where it
almost
just,
executed me.
you know, it pulls back on Boris Karloff and he's just like on a film set. Very
I
funny.
took them.
But I
Just
mean,
as we will take.
I don't know, that's just a good way to end a horror anthology.
What if they regain their
It's
soul?
like, yep, it's a movie.
They will tear me to pieces.
Witchfinder General.
That's
Is there a
my
band called
friend.
Witchfinder General?
So
Because that's not public domain. I know Witchfinder General is not public domain, probably. Probably, he says through gritted teeth. Da-da-da-da-da. Witchfinder General. Okay, yeah, it looks like that's a band. Witchfinder General's an interesting movie. Confidentially, I like Mark of the Devil a little better than Witchfinder General, even though Mark of the Devil is clearly derivative of Witchfinder General. I do like Witchfinder General, though. Or, as it was called in Britain, The Conquering Worm, which I think is a much better band name. Although, not nearly as good a film title. I think Witchfinder General is much more appropriate for that film. The Conquering Worm, though, that's a good band name. If you need a band name, that's my recommendation. Rob Zombie references it in his most famous song, Dragula. There's a line where he says he's conquering the worm. It's a reference to Witchfinder General's original title, The Conquering Worm. I'm sure that's a reference to, like, some famous quote, like, in the end, the worm conquers us all, 'cause we all die. Oh, it was a poem by Edgar Allan Poe. Okay. That's probably why Witchfinder General was called that, because, Vincent Price. Vincent Price is in a lot of movies based on Edgar Allan Poe poems. He's in The Pit and the Pendulum, The House of Usher,
There's two
The
explanations
Raven.
that strike me. Either the body was stolen by members of a death cult that use human bones in
the ceremonies. Or else,
Or else what?
she's not dead.
Not dead? Are you mad? I saw her die. The doctor signed a certificate. I saw them bury her.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not mad. But I've lived in these islands for a good many years. And I've seen things with my eyes that made me think I was crazy. There's superstitions in Haiti that the natives brought here from Africa. Some of them can be traced back as far as ancient Egypt. And beyond that yet, in the countries that was old when Egypt was young.
Yes, but what has that to do with Madeline? I kissed her as she lay there in the coffin. And her lips were cold.
Let me explain. Now, just a minute. I'll explain. Wherever there is a superstition, you will find there is also a practice. Now, do you remember what your driver told you the night he took you to Beaumont House?
Oh, about those horrible
I
creatures
don't know
you
what
saw.
PD stands for.
He said they were corpses. Taken from their
Corpse
graves.
Vanishes is
That's the superstition. Now for the
kind
practice.
of a lame movie.
The ghouls that steal the dead corpses
It's
from
on
the graves.
MST3K.
I
I know that much.
There in the first place.
Did that also
Do you
have
mean that Madeline was murdered so that somebody could steal her
Bela
dead body?
Lugosi?
Ah, nonsense.
Yeah, it did. Ooh.
Not her, not her body,
Another
yes,
Bela
but not her
Lugosi
dead body.
movie.
That's what I
Not my favorite.
Well, surely you don't think she's alive in the hands of natives? Oh, no, better dead than that.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
Better dead than in the hands of natives. I'm not so sure about that, my man. That seems a little racist.
You don't believe that, do you?
Say,
Public
there's
domain.
been
Oh,
lots of
okay.
people that's been pronounced dead that came alive again and
Yeah,
lived for
Corpse
years.
Vanishes, public domain.
Now, if nature can play pranks like that, why isn't it
Countries
possible to
that
play
were old
pranks
when
with
Egypt
nature?
was
Oh,
young.
I don't
so
know.
Samaria. Yeah. Samaria.
Your
Babylon.
driver believed he saw dead men walking. He didn't. What he saw was men alive in everything but this and this.
Oh, the whole
Ah,
thing has
yes,
me
brain and
confused.
heart dead, but still
I just
alive.
can't understand it.
I don't
Common
blame you.
medical phenomenon.
I don't blame you. I've been trying for years to get to the bottom of this thing. To separate what you call
Corpse Vanishes,
fact from
public
fiction.
domain. Corpse Vanishes is,
The law.
uh,
The law of
not
Haiti
very
acknowledges
good.
the possibility of being buried alive. Here it is in the penal code. I'll read it for you. It's in French. Do you speak French?
I don't know why
No.
I didn't think PD stood for public domain. I'm
Excuse me,
fucking
please. Have you got
stupid.
a
I'm
minute?
just...
Right
I'm
here,
just a
here's
little
one.
drunk
No,
right
I-
now.
I'll
What I got
translate
left in
it
this
for you,
movie.
If you should fit.
About 30 minutes.
Article?
That's a little
Article
long.
149. The use of drugs or other practices which produce
Hey, the
lethargic
use of
coma
drugs.
or lifeless
Alcohol's a
sleep
drug.
shall be considered attempted murder. Yes.
Alright, chat, what's your favorite
Yes,
drug?
Yeah, all right, all right. If the person has been buried alive, the act should be considered murder, no matter what result follows.
Beaumont. Say, you said that you couldn't understand why he was so interested in us. Do you think he did this?
No. No, I think it's native.
I just made it to work. I'm a guard at a Skechers warehouse. The building's empty today, and it's just me watching cameras.
If I can get my hands on the devil that's responsible for this, I'll make him
Pot,
such an example
reefer.
that every witch doctor in Haiti will be shaken in his sandals.
This is gonna be
But
that,
we can't do this alone.
Flintstone
authorities
violence.
help?
It's gonna turn into that,
My boy, you don't know these islands.
Clone High
The
bit.
native authorities are
Where
afraid to
he
mess.
just says a bunch of different
I'm-
names for weed.
I got friends among the natives. They'll tell me things
Weed,
that no gendarme
reefer,
could ever get out.
Mary Jane. I even
Because-
smoked pot.
I'm a preacher. They think I'm a magician.
Love is the drug I'm looking for. Fuck you, Carl Wickerson.
Before we get
We
through
don't
with
do
this,
love here. We
may
do
uncover
cocaine.
sins that even the devil deals with.
Also, you said I need more
witch
volume. I can give myself more volume, but it'd be... That's a little better. The ganja, devil's lettuce. Oh, Michael also sells the devil's lettuce. Only coffee these days for House of Black Lanterns. I'm sorry about that. Datura. Sorry, let me make this full screen again. We're just sitting here on the YouTube page. My bad. Okay, well now Henry Koslick says I'm loud. So... we'll compromise. 6.5. That's all the changing I'm doing to the volume. You don't like it, just turn the volume down. Chewy chips with a smiley face.
Madeline.
About marijuana, not that I was too loud. I'm sorry. My bad. I've never heard marijuana called loud. Maybe I have. I'm sure there's a rap song that calls it that. But, Michael says mute my mic. Okay.
Things.
I feel like we've stopped paying attention
They
to the
can't
movie.
bring back the light to those eyes. I was a man to do this. But if you'd have smiled on me, I'd have done anything for you. Given you anything. I thought that beauty alone would satisfy. But the soul is gone. I can't bear those empty, staring eyes.
Lows are being crushed.
Oh, forgive me,
This is a movie from the 30s that was lost for several years.
I can't bear it any longer.
I can't give the sound.
I must take you back.
Shit. Too much cocaine.
Back to the grave.
No such thing.
No. You must put the light back into her eyes.
Don't do cocaine.
And bring laughter to her lips.
I am not endorsing cocaine.
She must be gay and happy.
Following YouTube guidelines. Please don't take cocaine.
One that I should like to see myself.
Do take shrooms. That's the only drug I'm gonna recommend you do is shrooms. And alcohol. And caffeine. And weed. Maybe acid and LSD.
You must bring her back. Aren't you trifle afraid, monsieur?
Henry Koslick says about
how do you suppose those eyes will regard
Guard seems distracted.
When the brain is able to understand.
I go for like the expensive basketball shit. You know, like the Air Jordans, those are gonna cost more, you know? Get that shit from Slam Dunk Ernest that he uses to, like, become magical at basketball.
Better to see hatred in them.
Carl Wickerson
and that
says
dreadful
don't consider
emptiness.
LSD a drug.
Perhaps you're right.
I don't know.
It would be a pity to destroy
I mean,
such a love.
you know, like caffeine or whatever. It's just something you take in the morning to get you
Let's
through the day.
drink to the future of this flower. A glass of wine?
But it is technically a drug.
Silver, bring wine. We have a toast to drink.
Air Force One high tops, obviously. Oh man, is it branded after the Harrison Ford film Air Force One? Which I have like 12 copies of on VHS. Don't ask why.
To the future, monsieur.
This is really shitty booze.
Only a pinpoint, monsieur. In a flower. Or perhaps a glass of wine?
Get off my plane, guy on my
What are you trying to do to me?
I have other plans for mademoiselle. I'm afraid you might not agree. I have taken a fancy to you, monsieur.
Silver! Silver!
The only hallucinogen I've done is shrooms. But I kind of understand why people microdose. But on the other hand, I'm like, fuck that shit. I'd rather get like hella high. I don't think anyone microdoses LSD though. This channel, so I do not have many kind things to say about him. I mean, he's better than a lot of his contemporaries, but
the future.
That's a really low bar to clear. Not a Musk fan. Now that I get a good look at it, I'm not actually sure that's a vulture. That looks like an eagle. Like some type of eagle.
Not that! Not that!
We ought to be picking up an old witch doctor around here pretty soon. His name is Pierre. I've known him for years. He's a great old fella. I don't know just where we find him.
Ooh, that was a nice transition.
Constance, there are evil spirits in the road. I will give you
Just random, like, parakeet chirping in the background.
And here is one for the... Young man, he's sick with fever.
Yes. Hey, wait a minute. We can't afford to have you sick. Neil, why don't you go over there? We got a hard day before us tomorrow.
I have the power to exert mind control over turkeys, says Carl Wilkerson. How do you think I got so many people to subscribe to my channel?
We're old friends, you and me, and I want to go on.
Turn back before it is too late.
No. I've come too far to turn back now.
I'm too old to go all the way with you.
Well, listen. Can't you get somebody to go with us?
My people are afraid of the mountain.
Okay, that's just a guy in blackface. Okay. I didn't realize. All the other black people in this movie have been like actual black people. This guy's just, wowzers.
There is an evil spirit man.
You calling me a turkey? Yes, yes, I am.
Murder.
I am calling you a turkey, Michael.
All about what
Who would ever work with Michael? What a loser. Anyone who works with him kind of sucks, low-key. Anyways, catch me on Exploding Duck Brigade after this ends.
Vultures. Just as old Pierre said, a cloud of vultures always hovers over the house of the living dead.
Michael's gonna make a 4-hour response for
Madeline.
Monday.
Is she there?
Michael, you can't
I
put
must
out
go and
like any of the videos you make. That response video is not going to be out till like November.
Please, lie
I
down,
know
Frank.
you.
Please. You'll feel stronger in the morning. You're right. Let me go up and see what I can do.
House of Black Lantern says this film is 40% bird sound effects, but now they've corrected to make that 60% bird sound effects. There are a lot of bird sound effects for a movie that's supposed to be about zombies.
Perhaps she remembers something. We never remember anything when they are like that. No? Because he's cut off.
You didn't quite finish that transition there. Okay, I guess now they meet up. This is like the shit I used to do when I worked at a TV station for a brief moment in time. I would spend like half the day just sitting there fucking with the wipes on the screen. The bird lobby in Hollywood is more powerful than the Screen Actors Guild. I mean, think about it. How many movies have you seen with birds in them as compared to movies with actors in them? A lot more bird movies, I'm telling you. Oh, fuck, hold on. What was that movie? I saw a movie very recently that, like, took place all in, like, this town of birds. Hold on. Bill and Coo. Bill and Coo from 1948. It's entirely set in a bird town.
He might hear you. No, I can't stand it. I'm going to run away.
These are unsanitary wipes. True dat.
Make you like hair.
Bill and Coo is interesting, but I think it worked better as like a short film because it's like an hour long. And it's like it's just birds. It's birds being cute. I don't need an hour of that. Yes, of course there's Birdemic and the Birds and Follow That Bird. All very good movies. Can't hold your liquor, eh? I'm kidding, of course. I'm Dracula.
You still hear me? It is unfortunate you are no longer able to speak. I should be interested to hear you describe your symptoms. See, you are the first man to know what is happening.
Freebirds, yeah, another bird-centric movie.
That
That one's almost like arguably bird propaganda, because it's about them trying to stop people from eating turkey at Thanksgiving. Wasn't there a sequel to The Birds? There was. There was a movie called The Birds 2 Land's End, and it was directed by Alan Smithy.
You refuse to shake hands.
Thanksgiving, more sort of bird propaganda, like don't eat turkey for Thanksgiving.
We understand each other better
Still
now.
better than Thanksgiving 3, you know? Gotta say, ginger ale and vodka kinda tastes like medicine. Although, you know, I suppose what do you expect from something that's good for your stomach? was a bird movie? Birdman? Harvey Birdman? Attorney at law? Oh, there's Bird Box. That's not actually about birds, but... The Legend of the Guardians, the Owls of Ga'Hoole. Come on, guys, where were you on that one? Rio, that fucking bird movie. I mean, I guess we could say, you know, March of the Penguins, Happy Feet, Surf's Up 2, Wave of Mania, all Penguin movies. Does Condor Man count? Maybe. Oh yeah, Chicken Run. Can't forget Chicken Run. Oh, the Angry Birds movie. Fucking duh. Oh, Michael said Chicken Run about the same time I said Chicken Run. I actually really liked Storks. Underrated, but Storks was a decent movie. I'm trying to think of other, like, specific types of birds. There has to be a pigeon movie. Maybe I'm thinking of the Goodfellas from Animaniacs. We're not even talking about this movie at all anymore, are we? I got a bird for you right here, YouTube. Haha. That's only funny if you can see me flipping off YouTube. Watching that with my dad in theaters. Chicken Run came out a long time ago. Oh, that Spy movie where he turns into a bird. Spies in Disguise, where he becomes a pigeon.
Madeline, I found you.
I think I saw Chicken Run in a hospital, and for some reason in my brain, it's when my brother was born, but my brother was born like a year before that movie came out, so maybe it was when I broke my arm? I did break my arm as a kid. Maybe I broke my arm, and that's when I saw Chicken Run in a hospital? Oh yeah, Valiant carrier pigeons in World War II.
Who are you? And what are they? For you, my friend, they are the angels of death.
for reminding me that exists. That's what we call sarcasm. I'm not actually thankful that you reminded me that exists. Bye-bye, birdie. Yeah, House of Legends says surely Big Bird got a TV movie at some point. Yeah, Follow That Bird was about Big Bird. He was the main character. And that, I think, was theatrical. He also has a cameo in the Muppet movie.
Madeline, don't you know me, dear? It's Neil.
I could swear. For a moment, she recognized you.
Come on, don't let him get away.
I mean, the Incredibles was directed by Brad Bird, so that could be a Bird movie.
I dream.
Excuse me, please. Have you got a match?
Well, I thank you all for coming. I thank you all for putting up with YouTube not letting me stream the movie I said I was gonna stream. I'm very sorry about that. Oh, the giant claw! Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you there, King Drewski 9000. That movie's hilarious. Thank you all for putting up with this shit. If you guys wanna see more of me, I'm about to hop over to the Exploding Duck Brigade. So, I'll be live streaming over there. Thank you for coming, Mr. Popper's Penguins. Yeah, of course we could say all the Madagascar movies. They got the penguins in them. I'm gonna say goodbye.